Hey guys, Dave Sweet here, and welcome back to Sweetcraft Woodworking. Today we're going to be doing a review on this RIKON 6-inch benchtop joiner. Now note, this one has the Hellcat style cutter head, not the actual Hellcat head. It's a little different, same concept, it's just not as good as the actual Hellcat head. Also, it's fairly cheaper than the actual Hellcat head. If this were to have the Hellcat head on it, I mean, you're looking at probably another $300 to $350. So, and that might be something I purchased down the road. But first, I really wanted to try it out. Let's go ahead and open it up, see what we got. Instructions, I don't need that. Okay, so we got some wrenches in here. It looks like a knob. And then it looks like your switch to kind of lock it off. That way, if you have kids or animals, they won't turn on the machine and, you know, lose some fingers. So that's good to have. All right, I got everything unboxed. So far, I mean, just the looks of it, I mean, I'm really liking the red and the blue, I'm not gonna lie. That just looks cool. So here it looks like we got our fence attachment, and then here we'll have our attachments to hook the fence on. This bracket will allow you to turn it anywhere from a 90 to I think to a 135, I think it said. And then you also have your dust port, which connects to the side back here, which I like. A lot of this stuff is very similar to the Craftsman. The only real difference is the cutter style head. Same concept. The way they design these, they're super easy to use. I mean, you literally just you loosen the knob and then you adjust the table up or down. It's really that easy. Okay, well, I guess what we'll do next is I'll go ahead and assemble all this, and then we'll start making some cuts and see what happens. All right. Looks like you want to take off these back screws first. They're already in there, they're not in the bag, so just take them off. And then you'll see in here you got 4 holes. Just go ahead and line those up to where you took them out and put them back in. I like to put all 4 in loose, and then once you get them all 4 in, then tighten them. If you tighten just one down, you might get to the 4th one and have to readjust everything. So put them all in first, loosely, then tighten them all down. The next step is it comes with one of these knobs in the back, and you're going to use that with this back piece for the fence. What you want to do is unscrew it first. Leave the washer on top, put the T-nut on the bottom. This T-nut's going to go in here just like that. I'm sorry, down here like this. And if you see underneath, there's actually a slot that this fits right into. So I'll go ahead and put that in the slot. Set this on top. It'll lock in. There's brackets on here that connect to the lower one, so this will slide right in. Okay. And then take your knob, screw it in. And then to adjust your fence, all you're going to have to do is loosen this guy up, move it forward and back, tighten it up, easy as that. Okay, and then onto the fence part, you're going to have these 2 little nuts, just like this, with the T-nuts on the bottom of them. You're going to want to take those apart. So go ahead and take them off, separate them. Try not to drop them like that. And then you're going to take these T-nuts. You got this slot in the back fence here, and you want to put these T-nuts in the back slot. Okay. And you'll see how the round part, how it sticks up above the square. You're going to want the round part sticking out. So just like that. Just like that. Okay. You're going to take those 2 and you're going to line them up with the back. Now all you got to do is hold your fence like this. Just kind of line them up where they look like they're going to line up. And then in the back, you'll see where the two holes are at. You might have to adjust this a little bit to get the right angle. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up a little bit. Okay. And if you don't see it, you just slide it over. You'll find it eventually. So there it is. And in the back, you're going to put in the screw from behind. Get that one not fully tight, but just kind of snug it up. And then you can slide it and look for the other one. Looks to be sliding with it when I push it, so it's a little tricky, but still super easy to do. I want to tighten this guy up. Now, the next test is, I'm going to go ahead and grab my square. And with my square, we are going to check and see how 90-degree this fence really is. I don't know if you guys can see it from over there, but I'm not moving my camera, so you're going to have to look. What's up? Okay, I'll give it to him. It's over here. So it looks like when you adjust it, that's when it lines it up to the 90. So it's a pretty good 90 to me. I like it. Okay, spot on. That's a big deal. You want to make sure this goes to a 90, because if it doesn't, then you're not going to have any flat cuts. And when you go to glue your boards together, eventually they're going to separate because they're not flat. So you want a flat surface. All right, last step is we'll go ahead and put this dust port on. Just comes with 4 screws to put it on. Super easy to do once again. I'm excited to use this one. I got a lot of projects I want to get done, and I just want some good quality equipment. I'm really liking everything so far. All right, so everything's together. I forgot, they even give you these nifty little push sticks. Same thing. I got these on the Craftsman, same exact style. They work really good. I like them. Okay, and the stop that they give you, so unless this is in, it doesn't even let you turn it on. So if I take this out, you know, it goes up, but if you hear,
synchronizing.
This is a really good safety feature. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and hook this up, and I'll start cutting some wood and we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the Sheelix style cutter head. With this new style cutter head, well, not new, it's been out for a while, but new to me. It has a 2-sided blade on it, so I can switch these around and they're just as sharp, which is also a really nice option. So what it does is it goes around in a spiral instead of all the way across. It's almost like it's scraping the wood rather than cutting the wood. I think it's going to be a little bit better, especially for hardwoods. Hardwoods are very delicate. And if you don't have a good style cutter head, you get the end to your board on a hardwood, you're going to snipe the end out of it. And sniping really sucks. I hate sniping. So yeah, so this is the Sheelix cutter head style. We'll see how it works. I'm going to give it a shot. I just wanted to make sure everything was tightened down. You can buy a 10-pack of these. I think it's around $50 for the regular, and then almost 80 or 90 bucks, I think, for the carbide. So if you can get the carbide, get the carbide. They're going to last longer, you get better cuts. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can do with this bad boy. I'd say that's a really nice cut. We'll go even further, and we will Go ahead and check that. I'd say that's a pretty well cut 90. And that's what the Helix head. I also want to note that the Helix head is a lot quieter. It's almost got a machine sound to it more than a motor sound like the Craftsman does. It actually sounds pretty cool. So, and with all this red and blue, I kind of want to put a Superman sticker there. We'll see what happens. Well, if you guys like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. I do have a lot more videos coming out. Me myself, I spent a lot of time on YouTube trying to learn this stuff, and I want to give back. I want to be able to help people just as they help me. So I got a lot more videos coming out, so stay tuned.